I'd been in Sommerset 2 weeks now and I was really enjoying myself. I'd helped the old boy by mowing his campsite twice already, £80 a time, cash in my pocket. However, that certainly wasn't going to keep me going. I needed to find more work, and fairly soon. But I was in luck. Work was about to find me. Done for a second time. It's a nice little earner, I must admit. Although this thing is very temperamental, it's very sticky on the throttle. I know it was last time and I thought I'd fixed it, but yeah, it's all or nothing, unfortunately. Okay, I think I need to go and get changed. My trousers are absolutely filthy. I can't wear these jogging bottoms anymore, and the only thing I brought with me in my rucksack was jogging bottoms and shorts. I wonder if the shop sells any clothes. That's just a bakery. Maybe there's something in town. I might have to inquire with the old boy, see if there's anywhere around here I can actually buy some clothes. Well, there we go. I'm pretty proud of that, to be honest. Second time round was even better than the first. I think cutting this regularly is going to make a difference. The old boy was super happy. That's another 80 quid. So I'm about £140 in the pocket right now after paying rent for a little while and buying the odd bits of food here and there. I haven't actually gone crazy down the pub. I've tried not to spend so much on eating out because it is expensive. But actually the local produce is fairly reasonable. Little did I know, while I was changing my tracksuit bottoms, that the old boy was about to knock on my caravan door with a useful piece of news. Oh, hello chap, let me just stick some trousers on and I'll come straight out.
Well, you've done a mighty good job of my grass field. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. Second time is always easier, definitely. I think that's looking quite nice now, that grass. I do think you need to give your mower a bit of attention though, chap, because it's a bit sticky on the throttle.
Oh yeah, she's very temperamental. Been like that since I picked her up. Now listen here, boy. I've got a bit of news that you might be interested in hearing.
Alright, what's up?
Well, it's a little bit of gardening work if you're interested.
Yeah, I'll take anything I can right now. Cash in hand, I presume.
Yeah, that's right. Head yourself over to 1 White Cross Lane. Big white house on the corner. I've already told her you'll be over. All she wants you to do is mow her lawn. 30 quid, cash in hand. I thought you'd like that.
Oh yeah, cheers fella, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Right, I'll jump on my bike and head over there now.
Aye, good luck lad. I'll see you later on.
Oh, well that's nice of him. The old boy's put in a good word with one of the locals and I've got myself a little cash in hand job for 30 quid. Bit of mowing I expect, that'll be nice and easy. Right, let's get out of here then. Right, where did he say? Whitechapel Road was it? No, White Cross Road. That's a mouthful. 1 White Cross Road. Okay, southeast-ish I think he said. Okay, so I think I want to head... Yeah, I don't want to go that way. I think I want to head down that way. Oh well, I'll just give it a go. Let's let this car go past. White Cross Lane, big house on the corner, number 1. I'm going uphill here. I think I'm going in the wrong direction. If I hit the other campsite, I know I have. Still trying to get my bearings around here. Is that the campsite out there? Yeah, I have. I've gone the wrong way. I'm going to turn around and head back out. I need to just basically go the other way, that's all. This is actually the easiest way to go. All downhill, coasting all the way. Okay, so I should be back at... Yeah, we're back at my campsite now. So I think I just keep going. White Cross Lane. Just keeping my eyes open for signs, you see. There's a house there. I don't think that's it. Oh, going up a hill a bit. Hard work. No, that's not it. What's this? There's a house here. White Cross Lane. This is it. Okay, we're here. House on a corner. So it's got to be this one here then. Number 1. Yes, that's it. Okay. I'll just wheel round the back and go and knock on the door. 1 White Cross Lane. My first proper paying customer. I'll never forget it. This was where it really started for me. A simple little cash in hand gardening job. And from here, everything just started to scale. Well, I've just spoken to a lovely lady, Mrs Philpot. Yeah, all she really wants me to do is mow the back lawn and trim the edges. She said everything's out. So there, oh yeah, there's a strimmer. Oh, that's a beast. Why has she got such a big strimmer for such a small garden? And the mower's here. All in working order. She's just a bit elderly. I think that she's struggling to maintain the garden. I can see that obviously she was at one point quite into the gardening. She's got a lovely little greenhouse here, a little glass house with some flowers in. But I think perhaps it's just getting a little bit too much for her. That's a nice pot plant. Yeah, she's obviously got green fingers. Okay, well I said that I would do it as quickly as I could, and she's going to pay me £30. So nice and easy. Let's get going then. A nice pull start. Here we go. Yeah, okay, that's working. So I think I'm going to go. I'll do roughly around the edge, and then I'll come and finish off with the strimmer. I can obviously strim around the trees, around the beds there, around the greenhouse. Right, revs up. There we go. Off we go then. Kiddie's toy there. I bet that's one of her grandkids. Yeah, best get that out of the way. Done on the main sort of bit of grass I want to do before I get the strimmer out, the weed whacker. I think that's about as far as I'll go. Right, let's cut the engine off. That's pretty tidy. It's actually really quite muddy. The ground is really soft and stodgy. I don't know if it's because of the leaf litter that gets dropped on the floor and it just goes a bit mouldy. There's a lot of moss. It's not the best grass in the world, I must admit. So I'm going to grab a strimmer. Going to go do around the edges here, around the edges here. Yeah, just tidy things up a bit. Mrs Philpot just said kind of just to go around the main sort of paths areas. But you know what, while I'm here, I might as well do the best job I can. I don't believe in doing half a job. Got to do a proper job, as the old boy says. Right, let's get this whole thing underway then. It's big, but it isn't new, that's for sure. Well, it's a 2-stroke, so I'm just going to give it a little bit of a pump. Get the fuel flowing. Right, let's see if this will start then. Come on. Yes. Yes. Yeah, okay, right. I'm going to start around behind the wheelbarrow over there and just work my way clockwise, I reckon. Let's get the revs up a bit. There we go. I'm just going to get myself in here. That was easy. Stepped on a stone there, bit by bit, work my way around, strim. Well, I've just walked myself very carefully down this edge, And then get most of this stuff in amongst all the bushes. Into this corner. Work my way through the shade. Through the shady bit. Right into the corners. All the way along the edge. Getting underneath this bush and just making sure I get all that stuff as well, because it's difficult for the old lady to get under there. Oh, I'm just going around the greenhouse. I must admit, I can see why she's not used this before. This must be her son's, or, well, I don't know, someone's, because it's ancient and it is finicky and it is jittery as you like. I thought the old boy's mower was bad, but this strimmer is another level. Well, I think, yeah, I'm done. Right, let's turn this whole thing off, because it is terrible. Drop that there. And let's have a quick look round to make sure I'm happy. You know, I want to do the best job I can, especially in these early days while I'm trying to pick up work around town. This is all nice and tidy. Oh, it's a little bit there, but you know what? That's behind this bush. This little tree. Oh, I've missed a patch there. Oh, I'll come back and do that in a minute. Otherwise, I'm really happy with that. Oh, I didn't do around the tree. Okay, so I've got to do around the tree. That one's okay. And the little patch in the corner there. Right, I'll finish that, and then I'll go speak to Mrs Philpot and see if she's happy. Okay, I'm much happier with that. Much happier. Yeah, that's nice and tidy. And I've got these little bits around here. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm really chuffed with that. Let's go and have a word with the owner. Oh, I'm really happy. She's over the moon. £40 she paid me. She was so happy she gave me a £10 bonus. Right, I'm going to go down and have a bite to eat at the local pub as a bit of a treat. I was pretty chuffed with myself after that job. Not necessarily because of the craftsmanship. After all, it was just mowing a lawn. But more the fact that I'd picked up my first word-of-mouth job, and I'd been paid well for it. I had around £180 in my pocket. I was going to buy myself a bite to eat at the pub, and then I was going to contemplate what I was going to do next. I was sure that there would be other people in the village who would want the same kind of services, if I could just find a way of locating them. That's one of the nicest views you get around here. Such a lovely old mill there, and it's working as well. It's actually operational. The old boy was saying that if you go down there with wheat and corn and whatever else they stick in, and they grind it up and flour comes out the other end. Part of the old industry. Pushing up the hill here. The pub's coming up, if I remember, on the left. Starting to get my bearings. Oh, I can see the pub coming up. Coasting down the hill. Is the gate open? No, that gate's never open. Right, in here we go. Tell you what, it's a great little pub. It's always busy in here. Right, I'll just leave my bike by the window so I can see it from inside. Right, a pint of Pepsi and a sandwich. Thank you very much, landlady. And a very nice steak and onion sandwich they did indeed. I do remember that. But speaking to the landlady, I managed to secure myself another job that day. I was waxing lyrical about how chuffed I was about the mowing job I'd just done, when she asked me if I'd be interested in doing a bit of mowing round the back. And I certainly wasn't going to turn down a new opportunity, so while she poured me another pint of Pepsi, I had a quick look out the back to see what the job might entail. Well, I've said it before and I'll say it again, what a cracking little pub. Great food, great service, the bar staff are amazing, the landlady in there, she's just like a fountain of knowledge. And she gave me a job. So she said if I come around the back, if I'm happy to do the mowing around here, and I've already had a quick look, then she's willing to pay me 80 quid for it. And the 80 quid for this little lot isn't bad at all, considering 80 quid is what the old boy was giving me for that massive field of his. I think probably I've been slightly down out of pocket by the old boy there, considering he's also taking my money for his caravan. But, you know, you kind of pick these things up as you go along. So where is this mower? They said they've got a reasonably decent sit-on mower around here somewhere. No, it's not here. This is all farm stuff. No, this isn't what she said to mow. She said round the back. Ah, what's this? I can see a wheel. There we go. Oh, that'll do. Right, I'll go get the keys. We'll get the job underway. Right, keys are in hand. She did say I will probably need to clear away some of the various toys and stuff. They've got nice little things for the kids to play around with. They've got some chew toys for dogs. They've got dog bowls for when it's a hot day. Yeah, it's a really nice pub. So here we go. Here's one. I think that's it. I think I've got everything cleared away. Okay, time to do some mowing. Time to make some money. Keys in the ignition. Oh, this feels better straight away. That engine is absolutely purring. The old boys one was, yeah, oh, sight for sore eyes compared to this. Okay, so there's a lever down here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Revved it up. Okay, so time to take it easy. Steering's good. Bit stiff, but I'm going to start by cutting around the edge. It's quite weedy in there, so I'm just going to stay relatively close. Is that looking good? Can't really see. I think it's cutting. Okay, carry on then. There's a big hummock here in the ground. I'm just going to completely clear that and just stay out of its way, because otherwise I'm going to really chew up the blades. But I will stay as close as I can to the benches. Staying tight, just taking it slowly. This has got such better control than that Mowit. The throttle actually works. And it's also dead quiet. I can barely hear the engine. Okay, don't want to hit any bricks. That would be disastrous. Right, let's turn tight here. Come around and then pretty much back where I started. There we go. So that's a good pass all the way past the swings, round the corner, round this little shed behind me and back to where I am. So I should now just be able to whiz through and get the job done. I'm super happy with that. In fact, if anything, that was much easier than the smaller job I did this morning. Having a sit-on mower of this caliber. Oh, I wish the old boy would get one of these. Make all the difference. Just want to trim around these little bits here. I've got all the manoeuvrability and accuracy you could ever want. Look, tight turning, straight around again. Come around and just do this little bit here. Easy peasy. I'm really enjoying myself. This is what summer work is all about. Well, I am super chuffed. I completely misheard what it was the landlady said. She didn't say 80 quid. She said 180 quid. 180 quid to mow that? That's strange. I'm being undercharged down the road and they're overpaying me here. Well, anyway, best keep my voice down. I'm not complaining, I'm really not. So I've got, what, 350 quid in my pocket? Brilliant. And I've just been told by a local if I want to buy some new threads, I can go down to the store down there, and they've got various clothes, trousers, tops, hats, mostly agricultural gear, but they said at least it will give me something to wear instead of these hoity-toity pants. I don't know what they mean by that. They're just jogging bottoms. So I think given that it's pushing on for the afternoon and I've just done 2 fantastic jobs that I'm well chuffed with, I'm going to go see if I can buy myself some proper workwear, because I think this feels like the start of something that's going to keep going. Ah, this must be on the left. Yeah, that looks good, that looks promising, and a massive John Deere sign. Okay, this has got to be the place. Yeah, this is the one. Right, I'll chuck my bike down and go and find someone to speak to. That'll do, just there. Lovely. Right, I think that's the main store over there. RBM Agricultural Limited. I've picked myself up a lovely orange Kubota. Sounds like a fitness brand, so that is for me. Orange Kubota top and a pair of khaki coloured combat trousers in case I fancy doing a combat role. I'm just looking at boots because if I'm going to be doing any labour around here... Oh, chainsaw. No thank you. Scare the life out of me, those things. I'll choose a pair of boots and I think that'll be me done. I remember being fairly chuffed that I'd managed to pick out an entirely new outfit for 20 quid. Not bad at all. Once I bought my items, I had a chat with what I remember to be a rather irate and agitated store clerk. He was fed up about all the hours he was having to work in the shop and out on the forklift moving stuff around, goods in, goods out. Anyway, strange conversation entailed, but he asked if I'd be interested in work. Of course I was interested, there's no way I was going to turn work down. So he said perhaps he could have a word with his boss and they could give me a trial. It would certainly free him up, and if he could work in the shop exclusively, he'd be more than happy to give all the forklift work over to someone else. The only problem I had is that I'd never driven a forklift in my life. It can't be that difficult, can it? It's just, you know, reverse steering, so a bit wiggly, and then lifting things up and just not being stupid, being sensible about it. I mean, that's the key thing when it comes to any operation. So there's Matey Boy again from the shop, the one that was cross a minute ago. He was so unbelievably angry, but I can see why. He's going out of his way. He's going out of his way. I'm talking too loud. Going out of his way to work slowly just to pee off his boss, I think. If that's the case, I reckon I'm definitely in for possibly getting a bit of work around here, because you know what? I reckon I could do that job. That can't be hard. Spare forklift there. Easy, happy days. There's another one at the back. Forklift work around the back. I don't want to go poking my nose around before I've spoken to the boss, but yeah, see, they're hauling stuff all over the place. What a fantastic opportunity. Well, I think I'll either come back another day, or I'll see if is that the manager in there now? Oh, I think it is. Hello, excuse me. Well, that is a turn up for the books. I have a job here at the John Deere RBM Agricultural Limited, hauling pallets around on a forklift. And apparently it doesn't matter at all if I don't have a license, because they will give me on-site training. So I don't know if it will be this one or maybe one of the others, but yeah, I'm going to have a 3-week contract, so that will see me through next month. Bit of cash in hand, and I'm going to get a license at the end of it. I am super chuffed with that. So I will be able to accrue myself a nice little bit of money in my pocket, and then I can either decide whether I want to stay, maybe find a different place, another caravan down the road, or I might even move over to the next village. Who knows? I'm super happy with that. There's my my colleague or future colleague. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Yeah, the chap who was not happy about his job, but I suspect... Oh, look, there's deer. Oh, look, I tell you what, this is a sign. This is a sign that everything is coming together. Yeah, that guy's going to be super happy now if I'm going to help out. Oh, I'm really chuffed. Things are really starting to come together now. It's getting late. I'm going to head back, going to rustle up myself some dinner, and then I'm going to turn in, because I think I'm about to start getting pretty busy.